Hello everyone, and welcome back to one of my favorite classical story-driven games, Mafia Definitive Edition. Now, I am only saying classical because the original game was released in 2002, but they've redone the whole thing in 2021, I believe. So basically they added 4K, they added HDR, and also they literally rebuilt the whole story. It wasn't like the original Mafia story that was in the original release. So I want us to re-experience it, relive it in some sort of a graphical butter smooth experience, and get some gangster vibe on the channel. Wait, did I just say gangster vibe on the channel? Like, seriously man, I don't know what's wrong with me anymore. We haven't even started the series yet. I'm so excited. We haven't done a proper story gameplay for a long time now. We've been so busy with Call of Duty and the Call of Duty madness this month. So it's just refreshing, you know, to switch up the content a little bit. Oh yeah, Mafia. And I don't know if many of you knew, but there is a new Mafia game coming up in 2025. I think it's called The Old Country, which might be based in Italy. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, while we're at it, this is going to be some sort of not just a one series, because after this series we're going to be playing Mafia 2 and Mafia 3, the definitive edition as well. So it's going to be more of a trilogy. Maybe it'll take us a good, I don't know, 2 weeks or 3 to kind of go through them. But I said to pre-warn you because, you know, you could always watch other content on the channel. This is going to be a bit of a longer series. It's not going to be as long as Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously, but hopefully I'll be able to go through it for you guys within the next 2 weeks, and we'll get in the full gangster experience. Because I think Mafia 3 is going to take much longer than Mafia 1 and Mafia 2. Either way, I'm going to shut up now, but just enjoy the moment. Look at how sharp this is comparing to the original game. Damn.
You Tommy?
Thomas Angelo.
Detective Norman.
You alone?
No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks. Dip your beak.
No, thanks.
Suit yourself. So, yeah. Said on the phone you might have a proposition for me.
That's right.
Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any associates.
Good. Because I'm on the nut. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade.
Well, let's hear it.
How long you been in town?
3 years. Caught my teeth in Empire Bay.
Well, they handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate.
That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you?
Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now.
Or you got something might warm it up?
Yeah, I might have something.
And what's my end of the deal? You want money? Some sort of immunity?
None of that. I got people I need to protect.
Families. Always the Achilles heel, ain't it? So who you got? A sick ma or a wife and a litter of kids?
Wife and daughter.
And no one else to watch your back, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world.
Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around.
No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just killing time before they come for you?
You think I'm on the run?
Oh, I know it, Tommy. Jesus, look at you. Surely gassed. You haven't slept for days. And your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing. No, the way I figure it is you got someone powerful mean on your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without me, we both know you're not making it 5 steps. But, yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle. Either way, looks like I'm buying you a cup of coffee.
Wow, speaking of savage.
Everything got so balled up.
No one ever sees the hairpin until it's too late. But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you?
No. I was a cab driver back in 30.
All right, an offer you can't refuse, 1930.
I mostly drove nights because the money was better. It was at the end of one of those shifts when I first met Polly and Sam.
There's always going to be some sort of a chase. Come on, it's a Mafia game.
Son of a bitch! Watch out! Get up, Polly! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on!
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast!
Okay.
I got a gun pointed at you. They catch up, we're dead. But you don't get to walk away.
I don't want any trouble.
Well, you got trouble. Drive. How the hell they know
I'm
we'd be
driving,
there?
man.
It doesn't matter now. We just gotta lose them.
How many cars we got following?
One for now. But there'll be more.
Hold tight. I'm gonna try something.
I might have to add some sort of a tutorial
Ask questions.
help
We need to get over the river.
just for the controls and everything.
Oh, okay.
Your leg okay up there?
Hurts like hell.
When we're back, I'll wake up the doc.
I don't know, it might be okay.
Just getting the call anyways. Hey, I see you listening, Cabby. You don't get to listen either.
All I'm doing is taking you guys where you want to go.
So do that.
It is definitely running butter smooth. Like probably about 40 FPS. Or maybe 45. It's definitely not full 60 FPS though.
We're over the bridge.
I'm getting tired out of questions.
More of them.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh.
Say goodnight, Pop.
I know some shortcuts that'll slow them down.
I don't care how you do it. Just shake them off.
Ouch.
That was your shortcut?
I lost him, didn't I?
Not all of them.
These guys.
Oh, can I go through here?
Do they?
No.
Sometimes business partners fall out. It happens.
Okay, this is really bad driving. My bad.
More chance of him not seeing the sun come up.
Things will get better, you know, I promise you. Am I going left or right? Just take left, sod it. This is so bad. Sorry. Alright, let's ram this.
Team, I'll give
No.
him that.
What the hell? What is wrong with you, Tommy? Get your driving skills intact.
You left him in the dirt. We ain't clear yet. Keep driving. Poor bastards digging the road for the works program aren't gonna thank us for.
Okay, so we could open up the map. Can we just not like have a mini map on the way?
3 crates down. How many motors were at the exchange? 4, 5, maybe. Knowing him, he's called for more. Sure feels like it. Next up, what the hell are we doing? Just sit tight and pray. Never done that before. Me neither. Okay. so
Me too.
Little Italy. Now. Your night's not over.
Right, okay, we are getting a bit of directions, which is nice.
You think he squealed? I think you zip it tight and talk it through back at the bar.
Like, one of the things that really irritate me if we haven't got some sort of a mini map, but I could live with directions, so it's not that bad.
Okay, we're close. Pull over in front of that bar.
Salieri's place.
Yeah, that's the one. Wait here.
What for?
You want a little something from the Don or not?
Yeah, don't be too rude, Tommy. You've just done them a favor, man. Uh-oh.
Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car. This makes us square.
I'm sure it's more than enough.
Good. Don Salieri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask. Don doesn't forget his friends.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
One more thing. This matter stays between us. Anyone asks where you got that money, you won it at poker. The scratches on your car, you swerved. To keep from hitting a little old lady. You got it?
Of course.
See you around, kid.
Yeah, just in case anybody asks.
When I opened the envelope, I could have had a heart attack. Enough to fix the cap. Nearly enough to buy a new one. I thought about what Sam said about work. I wasn't interested. The money was good, sure, but I didn't want to get in with criminals. Better to be poor and alive than rich and dead. So, right there, back then, I was out.
Running Man. We're still in 1930.
Salieri's guys. I was back working as soon as I could. But it felt different. You get a lot of time with your thoughts when you're a cabbie. And other people's thoughts, too.
You there, driver?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving or loitering?
Driving, ma'am. Always driving. So where to?
St. Michael's Church, directly.
Okay, madam, no problem at all. We are at your service.
Oh, please.
I always drive careful.
Then you'd be the first.
So now we got the limiter on. I just want to have it off, you know, when we got passengers in the car, I just don't want them to get pissed off.
Rack it off. I can't hear myself think.
Oh, sorry.
That's much better.
So, church. It's Sunday already?
Eyes on the road, please.
I mean, we're just having a bit of conversation, you know? We gotta make sure we don't crash the car, Tommy. Seriously, we gotta give a 5-star service in case anybody puts a review for us on the app. What the hell I'm talking about? Which app, man? It's 1930. There's no apps. Sorry, but regardless, you know, we are a taxi driver now, so we gotta give the best customer service experience, you know. We want to get some tips. It's gotta be done.
Stop there, by the park.
All right.
Here you go. St. Michael's. That'll be 30 cents.
The only tip I'll give you is to stop smoking in your vehicle. I felt like I was sitting in an ashtray.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Okay, I mean,
Italians are all the same.
did she just say that? Why are you being racist to me, woman?
Better find a new fare.
Yeah. I'm not being too sarcastic here. I'm not like 100% British, probably 80-90% British at the moment, you know. I do have foreign dad and mom, so it's like, you know, I'm not like pure sort of thing, but I don't really tolerate racism. It's not about the color, it's not about where you're from. It's about who you are and how you treat people around you, you know, despite your color scheme. Oh, we got a fare down there. You alright, mate? And I do feel like for the Italian population back in the day, they were getting slaughtered because of this,
Sure.
you know,
Quick I can do.
because a lot of them came from the, oh crap,
Some time out.
What's it to you?
Not much. Just
from the old country, obviously.
Paying you to drive, so do that.
Hey, calm yourself, buddy.
Look at him out there. The problem with this downturn is that it's made people lazy, giving them an excuse.
the work's not out there, pal.
The work is always there. You just have to find it.
I get it. You're a busy guy. I don't see so many these days.
I saw this crapshoot depression coming. Sold up before the crash. So yeah, I get to be busy.
Your busy day's gonna be looking at old paintings?
I have a business meeting there with a colleague. Not that it's anything to do with you. If you ever find a real job, then maybe you'll understand. Until then, drive and quit bothering me.
Yeah, I get you.
Absolute a-hole. But yeah, what I was saying, like, it was difficult. I was seeing like movies and documentary series about how the Italians, they tried to survive when they came to America. It was difficult for them, man.
Thanks, pal. Here's 50 cents. Don't spend it all at once.
I'll try not to.
Sorry, police, we're just
Every
dropping
fair today's
someone.
been a son of a bitch. On to the next.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Even in the 1930s or even nowadays, you got to survive to, you know, under any circumstances. You have to make a living, especially if you're trying to feed a family.
I'll be glad when you're dead, you know you've done me.
Ooh, boy, you look like shit.
I've been working since 5. What's your excuse?
Booze.
Figures. Where are we going?
Little Italy, 21st Street.
Okay. If I don't tell the cops about the liquor on your breath, you don't tell them when I break the limit. Good deal.
Great deal. Got any good fares today?
Yeah, some. But never enough of them.
Who's got the money for cab rides? Since the market tanked and it all went to shit, I guess. Only reason I got you taking me places is I'm drunk and don't know better. Cops see enough drunk fellas. They're only after the people moving it and selling it.
Yeah, but I've seen them go after guys for less.
Guess so. If they think they can shake something out of you, they will use any excuse. This city's corrupt as all hell.
Sure.
Oh, I thought he was going to be sick. Oh. We're nearly there, boys. It's good that the police don't care when we actually speed. I think they will care if we start beating somebody up or shooting. And I've actually seen a bike, which is gonna be very, very interesting.
Nearly there. Just up here on the corner, please.
We'll definitely have to drive a bike.
Hey, my cousin has a coffee stand around the corner. Tell him Lucio sent you. Take a break, huh?
Thanks. Might just do that.
Have a bit of coffee, you know, have a bit of a chill. Oh,
Hey, how you doing, pal? You remember me? Yeah?
oh, these a-holes that they were chasing us.
Mr. Morello's a little bent. Shouldn't go helping Salieri's goons, huh? I'm gonna have to give you a beating. Just so you always remember who runs this town. Make it so you won't do much rocking for a while. Look at this guy. I didn't think he'd make it fun. Let's get him.
Oh crap, we have to run now.
Go! Go! We're everywhere. Someone's in trouble.
Where do I need to go?
Said to meet at 3 o'clock.
Sorry everybody, I just gotta come through. I don't like going through private property, you know. Oh god, don't break a leg, man. Okay, at least I don't have to keep clicking to run. So I'm playing on controller, so things are, you know, going in the motion slowly. Sorry, sir. It's quite funny, he just keeps digging.
Look at this.
Don't hit me, man.
How you doing, kid? Dino, Lou. You got business with the Don?
Nah, we just trying to talk to that cabbie over there, that's all.
That right.
Yeah.
Well, this here's the Don's favorite driver. So anything you gotta say to him, you can say to me.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you something, pal. We ain't leaving empty-handed, that's for sure.
Well, then maybe you ain't leaving at all.
Okay, then. See your boys around. Let's go, Lou.
Thanks.
Least we could do.
Come on, let's go say hi to the Don.
Don Salieri?
Yeah. He's gonna want to hear about this.
It's crazy. I mean, Tommy isn't even looking for that kind of work, but obviously everything kind of, you know, pulls him in slowly. Molotov party. In the same year. Many things can happen in the same year, you know?
What do they call you, son?
Thomas. Thomas Angelo, sir.
Frank told me you ran into some trouble?
Yes, sir. My cab got smashed up pretty good.
Morello's thugs went after him by the kind of Tommy helping us.
This, taxi. That's your livelihood?
Yes, sir.
I feel a sense of responsibility here. So I'm gonna set you up with a small loan, enough to get that cab of yours fixed up.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not looking for a handout.
Then what are we doing here?
I just want a shot at the bastards who wrecked my cab.
You hear that, Frank? The kid wants my permission to get into a fight.
Yes, I heard.
It's a sign of respect.
Okay, Tommy Angelo. All the Morella's grills hang out at a bar he owns. Paul, you know the place.
Sure do, boss.
Good. You can ride along with Tommy. There's a lot right next to the bar where they park their cars. Go smash up a few tin cans, send Morello a message. He can't rough up hard-working Joes in my neighborhood without getting a black eye.
Thank you, Mr. Salieri. I won't let you down.
And Tommy, when you get back, we'll talk about what's next for you.
I like that.
No one else knows you here, so tread careful, okay?
Sure.
The boss finished yet?
Nah, you got more time to sit on your ass.
Who's the new guy?
Some cabbie. We're helping him out.
He's gonna drive the boss?
Where am I actually meant to go, though? No, we don't want to be reading the newspaper.
What can you do?
I don't get what his problem is with me, Paulie. What do you think I gotta do to...
Think you shouldn't ask me, Carlo. Not gonna
Can't go through here.
Anyways, I got places to be. Okay, come through this way.
Well, you should have said that like 20 seconds ago.
Loudmouth, but Frank and the Don have known him since forever.
What's he do?
We go see him whenever we need to do any, heavy lifting. We make sure we're well healed for when there's trouble.
We gotta go. Long drive.
Basically, he's the guy you go to when you need any extra equipment.
That'd be good. Drove into the city this morning. Thought I saw pipes on the corner. I know.
Buongiorno, Vincenzo.
Ciao, Polly. Oh, she's gonna sing. Who's this then?
Vinny, this here's Tommy Angelo. We're doing a little job together.
All right, good. Hey, you need bean shooters or rods?
Nah, we just need something to write off a few cars.
Huh. Oh, I got just the thing. This classic should do the trick. Oh! Hey, if the bat don't work out for yous, I got a few cocktails here.
Ay, ay, ay.
Careful with them, though. Don't want to burn off your short hairs. To me, you top.
What the hell?
Let me know if Paulie gives you the hard time. I'll straighten him out.
Can I get the baseball bat? Or did he actually already take it?
I can see me later if the boys don't scare you away.
Ralphie's in the garage.
I'll fix you
He's a
with
special kind of idiot, but he's got a way with cars. I don't get how this moron gets in just to burn. But I'm telling you, it's like some kind of black magic. Hey, genius!
Ouch.
Get your head out of your ass!
What the fuck there, Paulie? You can't just sneak up on a guy like that.
I'm sorry, Ralphie. I'm just busting your balls.
See, you're still limping. Guess we got two cripples working here.
Ouch.
We ain't nothing alike. You got that, Ralph?
Sure, Paulie. Yeah.
Tommy Angelo.
Good to meet you.
Like I said, Ralphie here's a cracked egg. But you bring him a stolen car, he'll make it yours. Tom and me, we got a job to do. We need some wheels.
How about this one, Paulie? It ain't a hot rod, but it'll get you across to town.
All right, let's go. You're driving. And don't let me catch you loafing off again.
One day I'm gonna cut your brake line, asshole.
I don't know what Ralph's trying to pull giving us this motor. I want to show you something about the good life, and you're driving something my mom could have bought 20 years ago. If I know Ralph, he probably got it taken out of our yard.
Yeah, the car's fine. It's good to get a change from the cab.
You don't have to be nice about it. This thing's a tin can.
So, was that whiskey back there in the truck?
Yep, new supplier.
You guys deal in broad daylight?
Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. Hey, it's their cars we're wrecking today, not this junker. Normally, nah. This was their first drop-off. The cops know better than to come sniffing around our turf. Morello, the guy whose cars you got a torch, he's got more friends on the force than us. But we're okay, so long as we're careful. Keep an eye over our shoulder. Some of the Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just there. Hey, it's their cars we're wrecking today, not this junker.
I'm sorry, Paulie. I'm just a shit driver, bro.
Canadian whiskey that comes through, you want a bottle? Just ask. We'll keep some back for friends.
I'm no big drinker. I used to tip back bathtub gin most days, but not so much now. That stuff's no good for you.
You don't have to go blind now, though. To us, you got a line on the good stuff.
Well, that's good of you. Thanks.
Not just the booze we supply, Tom. It's the places we deliver to. The dames they got in these places. Best tables, best food, best skirt. Some way to live.
Right now, all I want to do is wreck the day of the bastards who wrecked mine.
Sure.
Besides, all this could get a guy in trouble.
Trouble, says the guy who's about to set fire to Morello's parking lot.
I got you to protect me. It'll go fine.
Well, if it don't go fine, try not to let them see your face. Either that, or you hit them so hard they don't remember it.
Well, it is what it is, but hey ho, we got Paulie with us, so anything goes wrong, we got that baseball bat, baby. And I don't see there's anything wrong with the car. It's gonna get us from A to B. Anyway, like, I ain't gonna stress it out, Paulie.
We're getting onto Morello's turf now.
There's some kind of line between his streets and Salieri's streets?
Not really. There's always some give and some take. Though in general, we look after Little Italy, and his guys work North Park. And more besides. You're walking on the wrong sidewalk, in the wrong part of town. You start getting a sense you need to be someplace else. You can feel it long before they start appearing on street corners to stare you down.
Yeah. This is the whole thing about gang terrorists. They're all obviously like a big family. And if you go into someone's area, they're going to recognize you. They're going to know straight away you're not one of them. And I think that's what made the whole Mafia and Cosa Nostra like really difficult to break because of the tight relationship.
Jaw up front and leave their motors out back. There's some lazy bastards. They put some gorilla on guard duty, but it's always some no-name schmuck. Come on, over here. You gotta sneak in and wreck the cars. Send a message.
Sure. Why are you coming with?
To see if you get shot.
Oh, just in case.
Key, you go quiet. You know how to go quiet, right? Yeah, like that. He's got his main guys.
Quiet is my middle name, Paulie. So what you talking about?
Sees our heads. No one tries to pop them. Get over this gate and up onto their roof. I'll go keep their chump busy while you creep up and jump him from behind.
Don't know why they didn't do it as the square
Real good at distracting. It's the best thing.
to kind of climb up. It's a bit odd, but hey ho.
Actually, be careful.
As long as I get the money, I'm done.
Ah, he's good for it.
How am I meant to get up there? Alright. It wouldn't let me earlier for some reason.
Hey! What the hell you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I mean what I say. What the hell are you doing back there?
Who are you?
A guy who don't know what idiot told you to keep lookout here.
Dino. Dino told me.
Dino? Salieri's got guys all over town trying to give Morello a black eye. And Dino makes you guard the cars?
Listen, fella.
I'd take him out.
You know Dino?
Yeah, there was this one time when I had the chance to get...
Oh yeah, Tommy. That's too gangster, Tommy. That was too quick, man. Oh, where are we going to put the body?
So let's get to these cars. Take your bat and start swinging.
So we need to hold the L1 down to open the weapons wheel and use the bat.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna do it for you.
Alright, 1 minute, bro. I'm just trying to work out things here. We got the bat. Just start smashing it?
Use the bat. Ah, that's great. No one's driving that again.
Ah, crap!
Hey, get away from the car.
Hey, hey.
You got some kind of death wish?
Okay, so we need to block.
Like that. You got it.
Oh, yes. Go on, Tommy. Now, that's what I call a natural gangster. Is that it? There's no one else?
Motors don't torch themselves? Not easily, anyway. Love the smell of burning paintwork.
Can I not touch this one as well?
Whole block heard that.
We gotta go. We can take Dino's car.
How'd you know this is Dino's car?
I don't like you and you got a good car. I'm gonna know where you...
Reports of burning vehicles and gunfire in North Park. It's right near Morello's place.
Uh-oh.
The wrong people.
Now we got the popo on our ass.
Through the gate. We gotta get out of here before...
As in the police, you know?
There's...
Don't let him get away!
I call the police the popos. I don't know from where did I come up with that phrase, but like somebody told it to me ages ago.
You lose them by driving real fast.
When I was a kid.
You're getting clear of them.
Sounds good.
Right now they're pissed, but let's not get them real pissed.
Yeah, when I was young, I was like, you better behave yourself, otherwise I'm gonna tell the popo on you. I'm like, okay, I will behave myself. I'm not gonna do anything illegal, you know?
All cars, pursuit is called off. Abandoned search and return.
We're good. Let's head back and see the boss.
I thought Salieri had cops on the books.
Some street cops, sure. But Morello's got the chief in his pocket.
He's got the big boy on his pocket.
How'd it feel? Feel good?
How'd what feel?
Taking out the guy. Taking Dino's car. Feel good?
Yeah, I guess it did.
There's no time like the first time. Be careful, we don't need the attention.
Sorry.
There's no time like the first time, Tom. Don't get better. You think it's for you? This life?
What's it to you?
Hey, I'm just asking questions. I like asking questions.
I doubt that every day you and Sam go and panel beat motors in parking lots.
Jeez, watch the road!
Sorry, woman. I'm really sorry.
There's busy days, there's slow days. I've had more of an introduction than I ever got. Who's the cops?
Traffic incident on Central Island.
I don't get why the hell there is no minimap. I can't see the minimap at all. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we got a bit of a minimap. We got the speed.
He's gone. Go back to patrols.
You never got to beat up Dino's pals and take his motor?
Nah, stole enough cars to get noticed, I guess. When I got squeezed by the cops, knew never to squeal. And one day I found myself in a yard behind a bar drawing with Vincenzo. 10 years go by and I'm still there. So, I got a suit now, and Vinny's an old bastard.
I always thought that to be in a family you had to have more connections. Your brother, or your uncle, or...
Oh, some guys, sure. Your cousin got made, or you like Carlos, Pop went way back with the Don. That means you get trusted more when you're starting out. There's plenty of us who came in off the street. I'm thinking we get you in front of the boss, then we tip a few.
Well, I don't got plans, so...
Sure you don't got plans. The plans are to feed Vinny so much booze that Luigi has to roll him out the door again.
I'm good with whatever.
Sure you are.
It's more of like, I don't think he's gonna have much choice after this. We got a new whip for you, buddy.
The car I sent you out with.
Dumped it.
Well, why?
It was a boiler. This one's better.
A better car with a broken window?
Fresh air never killed nobody.
Fresh air never killed nobody. Is that even like an Italian phrase? Not entirely sure if it is.
He's still with you then?
Somehow, yeah.
Hey, boss. It's done.
No trouble?
Yeah, nothing we couldn't handle, Mr. Salieri.
Good, good. Sit down. You see Morello?
Nah. But he'll be plenty pissed when his boys tell him what happened.
He's not going to be able to think straight for weeks. See, that's the difference between me and Morello. I'm a businessman. I do everything with this. Every decision I make, it's what's good for the business and my boys. But Morello, he's a hothead, and all that anger burns out the brain. And when he gets mad, he gets stupid.
You got nothing like that to worry about with Tommy here. He was aces the whole way, boss.
I'm glad to hear it. I got a growing business here. We could use a guy like you to help out around the bar. Maybe run some errands, make sure the bills get paid on time. You up for that?
Oh, it'd be an honor, sir.
Good. Good. Now, Polly and Sam have already vouched for you. But you need to understand we have a few rules around here, so you listen and listen good. First, no cursing on the premises. There's a million words out there. And the man who needs to resort to fuck this and fuck that is just ignorant or lazy. Second, we don't deal in the hard stuff. I don't want any dope fiends in this neighborhood. We'll let Morella poison his own people if that's what he wants. Finally, stay out of trouble with the cops. We only have a few on the payroll. And if you cross the line, the rest will come after you. You understand?
Yes, Mr. Salieri.
Then I'm gonna only ask you for one more thing, Tommy. I don't keep Paulie and Sam around just because they're strong. A lot of guys out there bigger and tougher than these two. And I don't keep Frank on the payroll because he's smart. Though he is an artist with the numbers. All these guys in this room, they're here because they have the only thing that matters to me. The only thing that should matter to any of us. You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right. Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. But you abuse my trust.
Don Salieri, you won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay, then. Welcome to the family.
Shit. Tommy's being made, man.
Excellent. Now I'm starving. Luigi, let's eat.
Yeah, let's get some tomato pasta in here.
Our barman Luigi is not much of a cook. But his daughter Sarah, Maron.
I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped.
Come on!
But what did I know?
Finish, You, Tommy?
Come on, there's still a gas
Yeah.
in your tank. Get him back!
Boss is waiting for you.
Thanks.
Let's go and see Mr. Salieri. Oh no, sorry. Signor Salieri. Doesn't open, no? The hell? Oh, you gotta keep like clicking it.
Here he is.
Sorry I'm late.
Take a seat. And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss.
Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bill's still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
Go see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Oh, Vinny said to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him first. Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Maybe. Or maybe he's got a gun for us. Praying for a shotgun. I like shotgun. We've been playing Call of Duty and shotgun never misses.
Hey, just the guy.
Hey, bro.
I saw this, and I thought of you.
Aw, what a sweetheart.
You ever carried a rod?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there. Not at me, you moron. Good posture, real mean. Now, bang. Brain all up the walls. Okay, now show me a reload. I open the chamber and away you go. All right, last thing, needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go. And when shooting starts, get behind something and don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo. I appreciate it.
Hey, the Frank and the boss is Vincenzo. To you, it's Vinny.
Okay, Vinny. I like that, Vinny. There's like something on this side that is just like flashing.
Frank's got you out on collections, huh? Shaking guys down. Any time of the week, any time of the day. He knows how much the whole damn city owes us. It all goes in the book.
Yeah. It's funny in life, whether you're like a mobster or just a normal business owner, you have to get your numbers right. And these numbers better be in a book, really nice and tidy. Otherwise, just nothing goes to plan. Or you just don't know what your numbers are doing anyway.
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Elbow goes through, reach inside. Easy.
And an afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And... learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Gotta watch and learn, man.
Come on, Tommy. Show me what you can do. Okay, it's car. You got it.
Nice.
Have a good day, fellas.
You too, dude. You could tell he's got a white heart.
First we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again? Seems so. That's too bad.
Damn, the HDR graphics are so bright. Like, I had to trim down my monitor a little bit. It's crazy.
Watch what we do today, Tom. When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
We're just a rookie in here. Gotta stay close.
How are you?
We're good. How's little Julia?
Ha! Not so little now. She's turning into a pain in the ass, just like her grandma.
That's good to hear, Al. Real good. Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No. Nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money?
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy'll get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you worry.
What do you have here? So this is basically... Oh, this is like a loan payment notice.
And how can we protect you and little Julia without payment? You gonna get the dough or what, Tom?
I feel for these people, man. Like...
Where's the money?
Terrone, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
Why you gotta be rude for, woman? We're just getting our money and getting out of here.
Via di qui! Lasciateci in pace!
I got it.
See you next month, Al. Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And give our best to your ma, huh?
Yeah, she loves you too much. Come on, bro. We gotta get going.
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's place. China store up on Tallow.
He's not dead yet?
Almost. Heard his nephew's taking over.
It's so bizarre. Just to go, oh, he's not dead yet?
Place, Tom. His name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him. Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think? Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all. If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out.
Well, I guess if you're a mobster, sometimes you gotta do things a bit dirty.
Our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephew, so he might need reminded too. I'll cover this one, Sam. You sure? Sure, I'm sure.
I think he's had to pay rent this whole past year.
You could just have a chit-chat with Sammy.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
It's like releasing the testosterone inside of him.
Yeah,
you know, getting the anger out.
Having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. The guy ended up in a wheelchair.
Damn. I think he's just like wrecking the place.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker.
He is.
Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week, with some extra besides. He doing okay? He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood. How much blood? And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet.
Savage.
You want to come out with us again, Tom? Get to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard? Kind of not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
I actually, like, I nearly bought it myself. I was like, shit.
Before he knew I was yanking his
Did we
chain.
just, like, piss him off?
Yeah, you did better than him anyways.
Crazy. That conversation, just, I was like, what? Does he, like, take him out and go, park on the side, I'm going to kick your ass?
You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here, it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. The safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace? Sure. Plus it's far enough away that no one cares. So long as everyone's making money, no one's gonna rock the boat.
Makes sense also, it's out of town. You could do a lot of activities out of town.
Streets and sidewalks.
You not one for the great outdoors, Polly?
He's not one for anything. Indoors, outdoors, in the city, out of the city. I hate it out here. Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover or something. It's always knee-deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold as hell. That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Happy to oblige.
Okay, there it is. Finally.
I love these, like, story games. They're just so nice to have, like, a normal conversation with people.
We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
You know, like, get to know them. Is he gonna light it up? Oh, Tommy, you turning gangster. You're turning proper gangster on me, man.
Tom, I took one. Jesus Christ, Paulie.
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sam. They're trying to beat information out of him.
What?
I gotta get you to a doctor.
This meant to be like a normal collection.
Get Sam out of there.
Okay, just hang on.
Alright, let's get weapon sorted out. Oh, what the hell was that? Sorry, but oh my god, eat! Hey!
Putting you down. He took him out.
Yeah, I'm going in loud, bro. I'm here.
Hey, got him.
Sorry, I keep getting confused which one is like reload and which one's punch. He's down. Tommy, you need to get your aim like done properly, man. Sorry, I will get better, I promise. It's just because we are playing on a controller. Can I get... No, Tommy, what the hell's wrong with you? It's triangle, my bad. Actually, what do we have on the floor? Someone like... Oh my... Now we got a problem. Yeah, kick his ass. Oh, I don't like this because now we are nearly dead. Is there like a healing system? No? That's not good. I pray there is like a first aid thingy. What do we have here? Just ammo. There's nothing here. Maybe it's our way to get downstairs. What do we have? I think that's just a magazine. Well, we're getting all kind of stuff, but not a first aid kit. So X does get us to have cover. Do we need to like go downstairs? Is there like stairs somewhere? Oh, that's a bathroom. Is there a first aid kit? Please tell me there is. No, there isn't. Damn it, Tommy. Damn it. Oh. Oh, there is a...
Hey, there.
Right. Let's use that. Somebody gotta come out, no? Who is that? Roberto Galito for City Council. It's probably the guy who owns it. Oh, easy. See, we're getting better. We're getting better slowly. Sam, I'm coming for you, bro.
Sam, they really went to work on you, buddy. Christ. Come on. You'll be all right. You're tough as nails.
Ouch.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
We need the cash, man. We need the cash. Otherwise, the Don is going to be pissed.
Inside.
Then go get the money!
I'll be back, fellas. How do I shoot? Oh. Oh, he's got like some sort of an auto aim. Nice. Oh, we gotta get close. We gotta get close. Come on, Tommy, vamos. Hit it, bro. I think when the radar goes a bit red, that's when we know it's going to be an effective shot. Or maybe not. Get out of my way, bro. I'm going to get that cash. I'm not returning empty-handed. Hell no. Okay, that was embarrassing, Tommy. Like, I thought we would have improved our driving skills by now. Come on, step on it. We got some greens to collect. It's pointless to shoot like from far sort of thing. Alright, let's get out. Make sure he's dead.
What's it gonna cost? What it meant to be on the inside. Huh. I should have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Yeah, it's a different way of life now. Intermezzo, 1938.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy.
A boxer.
Way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You driving with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this! Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. tires are just fine. His grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Oh! The hell's wrong with that guy? Even the bloody popo just looking away. Fuck. Sorry, I don't like to swear too much, but, you know. It has to be done sometimes.
Spun your tail, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
Don't square.
Well, maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Or maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
Yeah, you can't be in the Mafia without having a bit of fun. It just doesn't happen, does it? You know, women, booze, a bit of drugs. It just the way of the original gangster life is. Fair play, 1932.
Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. What do you need?
You know, there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Paulie and Sam have some money on the local.
Mikey Dunn.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics, and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.